What's good, Sophisticated G? You already know what it is. Today, I finna get into Genesis chapter 6, verse 1 all the way down to 12. And then we're gonna just have like a nice little dialogue about it, give you my perspective, my view on it. So I'm about to just get right into it, you feel me? Now it came to pass, when man began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born to them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were beautiful, and that they took wives for themselves of all whom they chose. And the Lord said, My spirit shall not strive with man forever, for he is indeed flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years. There were giants on the earth in those days, and also afterwards, when the sons of God came in to the daughters of men, and they were born children to them. Those were the mighty men who were of old, men of renown. Then the Lord saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every intent of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And the Lord was sorry that he had made man on the earth, and he was grieved in his heart. So the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, creeping thing, and birds of the air, for I am sorry that I have made them. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. This is the genealogy of Noah. Noah was a just man, perfect in his generation. Noah walked with God, and Noah begotten 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The earth was also corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. So God looked upon the earth, and indeed it was corrupted, for all flesh had corrupted their way on the earth. So the days of Noah kind of reminds me of the days of now, right? We've seen that man is corrupt, we've seen a lot of evil, but God promised that he would never flood the earth again. So a lot of people like to say, oh, God, it's God's fault, the reason why things are a certain way. But if you trace back in the Bible, there's been a lot of times where God did certain things to stop the corruption, to stop the evilness, right? But what happens is eventually, through the bloodline, eventually through generations, that evilness creeps back in, the corruption creeps back in. That's why that's why God brought down Jesus, right? But that's another video for another time. There's a reason why God brought down Jesus, for this very thing. So the world was corrupted, the world was evil, and God planned to flood the earth. He actually regretted making man. He regretted it. He was deeply saddened, and he was grieving. His heart was full of sorrow, and he actually regretted. That's crazy. He actually regretted making man because of how evil and corrupted man had turned out to be. But like my other video, the power of free will, that's the power of free will. And the thing is, God is a man of integrity. He's not gonna give you a gift and then take it back. He's not gonna bless you with things and just take it from you. Like, you feel me? He's not gonna give you the power of free will, give you dominion on this earth, and take it back. No, he's gonna give you the opportunity to do what you want. God's gonna give you the opportunity to accept him, right? He doesn't force nobody to do nothing. It's all us. That's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta be more accountable of our actions. We gotta be more accountable. We can't blame everybody else. Like, just do you. Do you. If you know you're doing right, do you. No, nobody should affect how you move. If you know you're really doing right and you're keeping God first, do you. You feel me? Now, if you out here wilding, that's a different story. So we all should be like Noah. We all should walk like how Noah was. He was perfect in that generation, right? God was pleased with him. And because God was pleased with him, he had mercy and grace over his life and was able to save humanity through Noah. Shoot, if it wasn't for Noah, we wouldn't be here, right? So because Noah walked with God, he was spared. And that's the goal for us today. Like, and we have to walk with God so that we'll be spared. So when Jesus comes back, we're good. We're spared. Judgment won't come upon us. Because like I said, it's a bunch of evil in this world again. It got corrupted again. It's at an all-time high. Like I said, I watch the news. I see some different articles. It be some crazy behind stories out here. It's crazy. I'm like, damn, people actually have the ability to do that? But the devil been running rampant. The devil and his minions been running rampant. They've been just relentless, right? They got this world in a chokehold, and they not letting up because they know they fate, right? The devil knows where he going, so his job is to bring as many people down with him as possible. Like, the devil reminds me of the guy that's serving life in prison. He's gonna try to make everybody life a misery. He's gonna try to put you in a situation to where you have a longer sentence, because he there for life. He ain't never getting out. So that's the devil. He knows his fate, but he also has a job to do. And his job is to kill, destroy, and steal. That's his job. He's roaming this earth and he's seeking who he could devour. That's his job. So it's in our best interest to turn away from that, to fight against that. We have the power through Jesus, through the blood of Jesus. You see, Jesus dying on the cross for us gave us a chance to be able to turn away from sin. And that we can only be tempted. We can't be forced to do nothing. We can only be tempted. And that's the thing that people don't want to take accountability for. We can only be tempted. The devil can only tempt you. He can't force you to do nothing. He can just dangle it in your face. And if you're weak, you're going to take it every time. That's why you got to build your strength up. You got to build yourself up. You got to continually pray. You got to continually fast. You got to continually read the word. You got to be just as relentless as the devil is. You got to be relentless in building yourself up and having a relationship with God. You got to be relentless. You got to stay at it, because he'll mess with you today. Oh, it don't work. He coming back tomorrow. You got to keep your head on a swivel. You have to. You have to. You have to. But victory is ours. If you're serving the Lord, victory is ours, man. No weapon formed against us shall ever prosper. Shall ever prosper. Through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. So God got us, man. God got us, but we have to have faith in him. We have to believe, and we have to trust in him, and we gotta do right. Right? We gotta get away from sin. Sin actually is the devil's trap. That's how the devil is able to infiltrate us even more. Right? When we're indulging in sin, it's easier to infiltrate us. It's easier to hijack us. Right? It's easier to body snatch us when we're out here doing evil shit, having evil intentions, and we're constantly sinning. Right? We're putting ourselves in danger. We're putting ourselves in harm's way. A lot of us, we just gotta submit. We just gotta submit and humble ourselves before Jesus Christ. And God, I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, God will never forsaken us. He will never forsaken us. He will never turn his back. He's always there. And the thing is, you could never be too far gone. No matter what you've done in this life, you're forgiven. God takes you back with open arms and gives you a clean slate. You're forgiven. You're forgiven. You feel me? So forget all that extra stuff. Don't paint people no mind. Continue doing you. Continue having faith. Continue getting in the word. And everything's going to work out for the best. I promise you. Yes, we're going to go through trials and tribulations. We're going to go through some adversities. The devil don't want us seeking God. He doesn't want us building our relationship because he knows the blessings that are there for us. He knows those breakthroughs that are there for us when we acknowledge God and we do right by God. He's trying to stop us from those blessings. He's trying to stop us from those breakthroughs. He's trying to stop us from getting to that promised land. Right? So we just gotta stay diligent. We gotta be soldiers, man. We gotta be 10 toes down and ready to go at it whenever, bro. I'm 10 toes. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. I don't care, bro. I don't care about none of that. I know I'm living for Christ and I'm trying to walk like Christ and do the right thing by Christ. That's all I gotta say. You know, this is the message. You know, like I said, I'm about to continue reading. I might pull out a couple more videos and whatnot. But I hope y'all continue to have a blessed day. Salute, you already know, Sophisticated G, stay vigilant.